Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my Loverlies. If you've never been here before, I'm so happy you found me. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I do still hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned anyway. And definitely when it comes to drugstore makeup. Y'all, if it's cheap, I got you. Today, I wanted to do something that I've never done before, and that is a video about masks. Now, the reason I want to do this one is because yesterday was Mother's Day, and I did a self-care day yesterday, and I was thinking about, guys, I am a maskaholic. I'm an everythingaholic. When it comes to beauty, I just, as much as I can get, I want, but definitely when it comes to masks, I am... you will see. I have quite a few masks here to talk about, so probably not going to be a super short video. So get you a cup of coffee or a cup of green tea. I am drinking a big cup of blueberry acai green tea. It is so yummy. So good. So get you a cup of coffee, tea, get you something to drink, and let's get started. So I want to talk about sheet masks first, and then we'll talk about paint on mask or pot masks next. But I think I have more pot masks than I do sheet masks. This is a portion of all of my sheet masks. Now, guys, I know that this sounds and looks and in all actuality is a ton of sheet masks, but a lot of these are $1. A lot of these are super cheap. I got them on sale. Can never have too many. I'm not going to talk about all of these, but there are a couple in here that I think are so fantastic and so worth you know, your time. The first of which is this. Now, pretty much any mask by this brand is freaking fantastic. These are the Vitamasks. Okay. This brand. Okay, so they have a couple of different variations of this. I think I have a couple of them. They have the blueberry, they have the pomegranate, they have, oh my gosh, there's so many. Different brand. Anyway, masks by this brand, they're fantastic. They have some, they have a lychee one that is just and a cherry one that are my absolute just favorites. They're so good. They also have collagen lip masks. I actually just opened this. I'm gonna do this when I get done filming. This is a vegan collagen lip mask. It is not a hydrogel. It is just a same as these. It's like a sheet mask, but for your lips. These super hydrate your lips. My lips always feel so plump and like supple, and just when I get done using these, they're fantastic. They smell fantastic as well. But these ones are so good. This is the blueberry one is pore purifying, and then the pomegranate, it's got retinol in it. It's rejuvenating. Guys, these are fantastic. They smell lovely. Not like super strong, punched in the face kind of smell, but a really beautiful, light, refreshing scent. They feel so good on the face. The way that the actual mask is made, like the size and the fit of it, is actually super comfortable. I have a fairly wide face, and I find that it's difficult to like do anything when I'm wearing a mask sometimes, just because if I move, it's gonna slide all over the place. These are really great. Also, I have a tip. If you're wearing a sheet mask and it doesn't quite fit, y'all, take a pair of scissors. Take a pair of scissors, and I like to cut the eye holes. A little tab on each side of the eye hole. Probably shouldn't be holding scissors next to my eye. But I cut a little piece right here on each side of the eyes, and then I also make the slits on the side of the mouth a little bit longer, and that way I can talk or do what I need to do without pulling the mask everywhere. And then I also like to cut the nose holes just a little bit longer. It's a mask. Cut it, shape it to your face, make sure it fits, make sure it's touching everywhere. You're not going to hurt it. You're going to end up throwing it away afterwards anyway. So why not make sure that it fits and it's comfortable? So the Vitamasks brand is fantastic. I also, one of my absolute favorites are these ones. So these are the Love Hemp. They're the Uncle Bud's Love Hemp seed oil masks. I have a couple of different variations here. They also have an overnight version that is fantastic. It's actually my son's favorite. These are beautifully scented. This one is orange scented. This one is mango scented, and then this one is lavender, Japanese cherry blossom. These are beautiful. These are not sheet masks. These are like kind of like creams that you rub all over your face and let set for a little while and then wash off. They're wash off masks, but these are fantastic. I have never gotten any kind of irritation or anything while wearing these masks. Again, they're like almost like aromatherapy. These ones definitely smell stronger than the ones that I was talking about earlier, but they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful, and they actually work. I can indeed. This one says it firms, rejuvenates, and brighten. I definitely see a difference when I wear this one. And then this one is, it says it for all skin types, vitamins, antioxidants, and soothe skin. This one's just really nice when I want to do something really nice for myself and for my skin, like rehydrate, all that good stuff. But this one, I do see a reduction in my pores. My face feels plumper. It's just, they're really, really nice masks. I feel like there's so many different masks at the drugstore. You know, you're never really sure what's good and what's not, what you're going to be wasting your money on. And y'all, I have been through just about all of them. Also, the Freeman masks are really, really nice. I like this one a lot. This is the hydrating gel cream mask. This one is one of my absolute favorites. This one is really nice as well. This is the rejuvenating cucumber and pink salt clay mask. This one is so nice. It dries down, but it doesn't get uncomfortable. I don't find it overly drying. A lot of times clay masks can be super, super drying on the skin. That's why they're a favorite for our oilier skinned friends. But even with my dry skin, this is really, really nice. It just kind of cleans everything out, makes me feel nice and refreshed, it kind of evens out my skin. It's really, really nice. Ooh, these ones are some of my absolute favorites. So these ones are the By Nature masks. These are two-step masks. You have a cleanser in the top, and then in the bottom you have a sheet mask. These are fantastic. I use these when I feel like I need like a heavy duty kind of mask. I'll usually use this. I'll do my two-step cleanse. I'll use my makeup melting balm, and then I'll go in and I'll wash my face, and then I'll wash my face with the soap that's included in step 1 up here, and then I'll just sit back, kick up my feet and relax and wear this one. With these, the longer you can wear them, the better they work. But they're eco-friendly bamboo. They're made in New Zealand. Says soothe and replenish skin's moisture with hydrating and nourishing vitamin E, aloe vera, chamomile, and collagen. Guys, what's not to love in here? I love that it's a two-step mask. This one's a little bit pricier. I think this one's anywhere from $2.50 to $3, but I think it's so worth it, especially since you have a two-step mask in here, a two-step process here. A lot of times I can get 2 uses out of this mask. I'll use half the soap on the first cleanse, and then I'll use the mask, and then there's so much juice in here, I will refold the mask, put it back in there, fold it up, and then use it again the next day. So good. So you basically get 2 uses out of this, and it's for a great price. I love it. I love it so, so much. Oh, these are the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Masks. I don't know if you know anything about Shea Mountain, but they're so good. They're so good. And I usually use this mask when I'm having a breakout. So I might be using it pretty soon because Aunt Flo's coming to town, and I always break out. I always break out when I get my period, every single time, and especially around my mouth. So I like to use like a clarifying clay mask around that time, just to help kind of detox my skin, really get everything going, and then just kind of really lean into the pimple phase of my period. And then by the time my period's over, my skin is beautiful and clear, and I glow for the next 2 weeks. Moving on, what else do we have here? I know I've already talked about some of my favorites. Oh, these ones are really nice as well. So these are I don't know what brand these are. What brand are you? I just picked these up at Walmart. These are, again, paint-on masks. This is the Vanilla Bean Latte Cream Mask. I'm trying to find what brand. Ingredients brand, okay. So Ingredients, guys, I picked these up off the end cap at Walmart. These are so good. They're nicely hydrating. I don't really see a ton of like effects from this, but it smells so good and it feels so delicious on the skin. It's like a gourmand spa experience, and they're just delightful. They're really just nice. I enjoy them very, very much. Oh, also these collagen eye masks are really fantastic. I get these at Walmart as well. These are hydrogel. Are they hydrogel? Yeah, they're hydrogel. I thought I was being crazy there for a minute, but these are really beautiful hydrogel eye masks. You get one set in here. I think they're about $1, maybe $1.50, but they're so good. They're again by Vitamasks. I must really enjoy this brand because I have a lot of their stuff. So good. They don't slip and slide everywhere. They stick really nicely. But if you're really in the market for a good eye mask, my absolute favorite eye masks are the e.l.f. hydrogel, just regular hydrogel hydrating eye masks. They're $8. You get 3 pairs. They're freaking fantastic. They're a little bit expensive. $8 for 3 pairs is a little bit much, but oh my goodness, are they worth every cent. When my under eyes get like super dehydrated and they're starting to get real kind of just like they look thin, you know, the skin on your under eyes when it gets dehydrated, it just looks super thin. When it starts to looking like that, I pull out one of my e.l.f. eye masks and it fixes it every single time. Oh, I also want to talk to you about, I think there's one more mask in here that I really wanted to say something about. And I'm not going to be able to find it, so we're just going to let it go. But I really enjoy the Vitamasks brand. I really enjoy the, what was the name? By Nature brand. These are fantastic. And then the Love Hemp. So this is Uncle Bud's. These are fantastic. So those I would say are my 3 very favorite mask brands. I believe you can get all of these at Walmart. I don't really pick up masks anywhere else. Another great brand again is the Freeman masks, but I'm going to talk about a couple more of those here in just a minute. But yeah, I mostly have just kind of replicas of everything in here, but those are my top favorite masks and mask brands. Moving on to paint-on masks. These are my absolute favorites. I like a paint-on mask, especially for during the day when I can't just kind of lean back and relax. And I don't want to have to worry about that piece of cloth slipping and sliding all over my face. You look down, it gets in your eyes. Not my favorite for during the day. So when I'm trying to mask and get things done at the same time, I really like a paint-on mask. One of the cheaper options is this. I picked this up at Burke's. This is a small pot kind of collection of masks. You get rose, gold, and cucumber. Rose gold and cucumber. Guys, these are fantastic. I wouldn't say that there's a ton of like anti-aging or pore refining benefits in there, but they are super hydrating. They feel so nice on the skin. They're more of like a gel texture, so they just are so cooling and just refreshing on the skin. They absorb super quickly. Again, you kind of wash the residue off when everything's pretty much absorbed, but they do. It's a super quick way to get like a quick mask in, and it just leaves your skin feeling very soft and smooth and nicely hydrated, and I like that. I enjoy that quite a bit. This is the Spascriptions brand, and it even comes with a little applicator, which I love. I think I paid, how much did I pay for this? So I paid $5 for this. You get 3 different masks and an applicator. Guys, you can't beat that price. You really can't beat that price at all. Another thing that I picked up from Burke's is this one. This is the First Aid Beauty, I think. Yeah, First Aid Beauty Ginger and Turmeric Vitamin C Jelly Mask. This is one of my absolute favorites. I think the packaging is absolutely adorable, but the true beauty of this mask is the actual product. It smells like turmeric and ginger. It's a very it's not like super pungent or anything, but you get a very soft turmeric ginger kind of smell in there. It is, I want to show you guys the texture of it. It is legitimately a jelly, but it feels so good on the skin. This is the most brightening mask I think that I have ever used. It is just you can instantly tell when you wash it off. Your skin looks brighter. It looks it's shinier. Like the dullness instantly goes away with this mask. It is so good. I don't know how much it costs at full price, but again, I bought this at Burke's, and I think I still paid a good price for it. I think this was around, I want to say $9 or $10. But it's so worth it. Guys, I've used this over and over again. You don't need a ton of it at a time. This thing will probably last me forever. I want to say I've had this this tub for maybe 3 months, and I use it quite often, and I've still got a ton of it left. So I think that it's a really great value. Maybe not Ooh, I put that on wrong. And I still got a ton of it left. So definitely, if you can find this at like Burke's or TJ Maxx or Marshall's or some place like that, and you can get this for a really great price, pick this up. Do not sleep on this, because this is a fantastic, it is possibly the most brightening mask I have ever used. It really just kind of just wakes your skin up in such the best way. I already talked about these Freeman masks, but I wanted to say just a little bit more about them. These are two of my absolute favorites. This is the avocado, and this is the anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals. This one's probably my favorite. I like the way that this smells. I love the bright blue color of it. It's just calming. It smells good. It's a 10-minute mask. It's fun to do. And then the Purifying Avocado and Oatmeal Clay Mask. This is another one of those clay masks that I don't find to be super drying on my skin. It just kind of, I want to say it just kind of like resets everything. I wouldn't say that it forces like a detox or anything, but it does hydrate. You wash it off and your skin feels very smooth. It feels very soft, and it's just kind of like a nice little treat for your skin. I like both of these, and they're both super affordable. A lot of times I can pick these up at Big Lots for like $2 or $3 a piece, so they're really nice, especially for the price. Moving on to, this is the next one. So this one's just a really cool mask, and I've really enjoyed this one. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Magnetic Mask. Now, I actually have a video. I don't know if it's on my YouTube or on my Facebook channel. I'll have the link for my Facebook channel in the description box below, along with most of the masks that I'm talking about in today's video. So if you've got any questions, check the box below. But I will have the link to my Facebook and my Instagram handle if you guys want to check me out over on my other socials. But I believe I have a mask or a video using this mask up on my Facebook. Oh my goodness, this is the coolest little mask. So you put it on. First of all, the packaging is super cute, but it is super misleading, because you think you're getting like a big pot of mask, but then you look at it and you realize that no, you're just getting a little teeny tiny pot of mask. So I will say that this is not a great value. I believe that this mask was pretty expensive, especially for an e.l.f. product, for the amount of product that you get. But it's kind of a novelty. I wouldn't say that it's necessary in any way, but I just thought that it was so cool. So what this is a iron rich mask. It's an iron mask. So what you do is you smear it all over your skin, you let it set for 10 minutes, and then you take this magnet. This also comes with a magnet and plastic bags that you put over the magnet, and then you run the magnet all over your face, and it removes the iron. It is the coolest thing. It is the coolest process. Oh my goodness, I wish I would have brought the magnet over here. It is the coolest process. I almost really want to show it to you guys. But I think I might do like a little short, like a reel using this mask, because it is so much fun. So be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely do a reel using this mask. It is the coolest freaking process. The geek in me, the nerd in me, just thinks that this is just coolest thing ever. So I love that one. I don't love the price, but if you're just looking for something fun to do, that's definitely it. Again, that was the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Iron Magnetic Mask. So cool. So cool. I have a couple of masks from Revolution. I'm not super big on these masks. They're not my favorite. I like some more than others. My least favorite is this one. This is the Revolution X Jake Jamie Feed Your Face Toffee Apple Face Mask. I hate the way that this feels. I don't find that this does really anything for my skin. It doesn't feel hydrating. It doesn't feel like it does anything. It just is greasy. I don't like this mask. I don't like this mask at all. If you guys, they have this still on the Revolution website, and it's like always on sale. Avoid this like the plague. There is nothing good about this mask. I don't like the way that it feels on my skin. It feels slimy and gross, and just it is altogether an unpleasant experience. No thank you. But also from the same collection, there is the Feed Your Face Cocoa and Oat Mask. This one I enjoyed quite a bit. There are there's big chunks in here. I want to show you guys the difference in texture though, because it's just they smell delicious. They both smell delicious. This one smells like chocolate. This one smells like caramel apples. But can you guys see the difference in texture here? See how this one is just like, I kind of want to like show it to you guys. You see how like slimy and like goopy that is? It goes on your face like that, and it is not, it doesn't absorb into the skin. It legitimately just, no, I don't know where to put that. It legitimately just sits on the skin and it doesn't absorb. It doesn't melt into the face. It's gross. I don't like this mask at all. But on the other hand, you have the cocoa one, and this one is just the most beautiful texture. It's got this beautiful like moussey kind of texture to it that just kind of instantly goes onto the skin, and just like it instantly kind of sinks in. It smells like chocolate. It's delicious. It does have like little pieces of like cocoa nib or something in there, which, you know, it kind of looks like cat poo on your face. It legitimately looks like cat poo. It looks like you took something out of the litter box and rubbed it all over your face. But we don't do masks to be cute in the mask. We do masks to be cute after the mask. And this one definitely does that. It does feel nicely hydrating. Again, no like, you know, supreme benefits from this mask, but it does feel really nice and smells delicious while you've got it on. So I really like the cocoa and oat one. Last but not least of the Revolution skincare, this is the Warming Gel Moisture Mask. This one I'm not crazy about the texture either. It's also got that really kind of slimy texture to it. It smells fantastic. It smells like fresh aqua. It's just like, it reminds me of like sand and surf, but not like beach. It just reminds me of like waves crashing and like a Giorgio Armani commercial, but like, I don't know. It smells fantastic. It smells like clean laundry and soap, and it's wonderful. It smells amazing. But again, I don't like the texture of this. It feels very greasy. It doesn't really absorb into the skin. But the only saving grace to this mask is it's got the most beautiful, gentle, warming sensation on the skin. It's the only reason I haven't thrown this away yet. As much as I don't enjoy the texture, I really do enjoy the sensation of this mask. It goes on and it's just kind of like a mini heating pad for your face. It doesn't last super long, but on contact, and once you've got it spread out, it just gently warms and soothes your face in such a beautiful, beautiful way. It really does feel fantastic. But usually I'll just wash it off as soon as the warming sensation is gone. I'll leave it on for about 5-6 minutes, but after that, I usually can't take the feeling of the like sticky sliminess on my face. So you do with that what you will. It's got its pros, but it's definitely got its cons. I wish that this was a better texture, because the overall like concept for this mask is fantastic. Moving on to some of my absolute favorites. These are the Clarins SOS Masks. These are freaking fantastic. These are pretty expensive. They go for around $30 on the Clarins website, but I picked mine up at Burke's and I pay around $10 a piece for them. They're so good. I have the SOS Pure and the SOS Hydra. This one is a really beautiful hydrating kind of mask. They have almost like a cooling, not mentholated or minty kind of sensation, but it's very refreshing on the skin. They absorb beautifully. They don't leave your skin sticky or anything. Again, they're a wash-off mask, but they're a clay mask, but it doesn't dry out my skin. It hydrates my skin. It just feels really, really nice. They do not dry down, so you do have to make sure not to touch your face, but they just are not uncomfortable in any way. Such a beautiful, beautiful mask. The Hydra one is probably my favorite, but I also really, really enjoy the rebalancing one. Again, this is one of those ones that I use as like a preemptive strike. If I feel like my skin is just a little bit stressed, or feel like I might be on the verge of a breakout, I will put this one on, and this one just kind of nips it in the bud instantly. This one is just, it's so nice. I got mine from Burke's, so of course most of it's not in English. I'm not sure if it's in French or what. I believe most of it's in French. So I can't really read anything to you off the packaging, but I did go onto the Clarins website and read about these. They're really nice, guys. Clarins has been around forever. These masks have been around for forever, and they're really fantastic. There's a lot of really, really nice reviews about these masks online. So if you're ever anywhere and you see these for a discounted price, again, this is another one of those that you definitely should jump on. Another one from the drugstore that I really enjoy is the Milani Aqua Bloom. It says Hydrate and Replenish Jelly Mask. I like this a lot. This is a super, super sticky mask though. So if you're a textural person and you can't stand sticky stuff on your face, you skip this one because this one is sticky. This one is definitely sticky. It does not dry down. It absorbs, but it does not absorb fully into the skin. You're kind of left with a layer of like sticky kind of goo on your face. This mask is it's a weird texture because it is very thick and very, very sticky. It's a very thick, sticky gel. It feels great on the skin though. It's beautifully hydrating. It smells fantastic. Again, it's not like super, super scented, but it's got a beautifully fresh kind of oceanic scent to it. It's great. It says it's got blue-green algae and hyaluronic acid. This always makes my skin look beautifully plump, beautifully hydrated, just like fresh and rosy and dewy and ready for the day. This is one of those masks that I will put on before I do my makeup, just because it just super hydrates my skin. It leaves my skin feeling very, just again, refreshed and replenished and very dewy and plump. I do very much enjoy this mask, but it is very, very sticky. This is my absolute favorite detox mask. So this is the Teami green tea detox mask. Oh, I got this in a BoxyCharm, and boy oh boy, it is so fantastic. I love this thing. Again, it's one of those things where if I feel like my skin is stressed or like just really on the verge of a good breakout, I will go ahead and I will put this mask on. It does draw the toxins out of your skin. So after you wear this mask, you are going to break out. Again, it's going to draw all the impurities out of your skin. So you're going to have a couple of breakouts for a couple of days. But I am telling you, after I do this mask, every single time I have at least a week of beautiful, clean, just glowing skin. I cannot praise this mask enough. It's fairly expensive, but they have all kinds of programs and stuff. And on the Teami Instagram, they always have games and stuff that you can play to win free products and stuff like that. So you should definitely check them out. But if you get a chance to, if you come across this mask, it is so good. It is like the best detox mask ever. My absolute favorite. Favorite. I wish my allergies would go away. Oh, a couple of cheapy ones that I got from Walmart. This is the Bliss Mighty Marshmallow Mask. I wanted to like this a lot more than I did. I thought that the texture of this mask was very, very odd. It looks so pretty in the jar though. I actually have gone through a whole one of these. It felt very weird on my skin. It's fluffy and puffy. It's a clay mask, and I don't know if it's maybe it's not clay, but it's a textural thing for me. I found that it like broke up and felt kind of greasy on my skin. So it's not my favorite texture, but it says it is a bright and radiant whipped mask. I did find that it made my skin look very, very glowy. It was definitely a glowy mask. This is another one of those that I do use. I've used a whole one of it already. This is another one that I use before I do my makeup. It just kind of brings out your inner glow in the best way. Masks are masks for a reason. They're formulated to stick to your face. So it goes to say that maybe not all of them are going to be the most comfortable things ever. And I can put up with the sticky, nasty, kind of greasy texture on my skin as long as it's really doing something for me. And I find that this does. This always just brings out that inner glow that is just so, so beautiful. So I enjoy this one. And I like that you can buy them in the teeny tiny little tester sizes and test them out before you commit to the bigger sizes and really just kind of see if you like them or not. These ones I really wanted to talk about as well. This one reminds me very much of this one. So again, this was the First Aid Beauty Ginger Turmeric Mask. This is the one of one show face mask. This is a turmeric mask, and oh my goodness gracious, it's a gold 24 karat gold turmeric mask. It feels like very much like an exfoliating mask. It tangles a little bit when you put it on the skin, not uncomfortably, but if you have I would not exfoliate before you use this mask, because I did make that mistake one time and it burnt so bad when I put it on. This mask definitely has got some oomph behind it. This is one of those masks when I use when I want to get something done on my skin. Especially in the winter, I love this mask. This is like, it's like an instant radiance booster. If you've got any kind of dull, dry, just kind of grayness going on your face, this is going to take care of it, and it's going to take care of it in 10 minutes or less. Really, really beautiful mask. A little bit of a pain in the butt to wash off, but it looks so cute while it's on. It does dry down completely, and then you're left with this kind of like, think Tin Man, but the gold version of that. So I guess you're like the gold man, I don't know, but it leaves like this really, it's an Instagram mask for sure. It leaves this very shiny metallic golden layer on your face. It's kind of a pain in the butt to wash off, but it's so good. It works, it's fun, it looks cute. It's a fantastic mask. I keep meaning to pick up the bigger version of this just because, wow, it's so good. It's not one of those masks that I would use like I would never use this every day or even every week. But when you're really dull and really need to kind of pick up the radiance, you need a radiance booster. This, I promise you, is going to do that for you. Again, this is the 1 of 1 show face turmeric mask, and it is so good. I have just a couple of things left to talk about. This is the Grown Alchemist Botanical Beauty Age Repair Gel Mask. I love this thing. It smells very much like eucalyptus, but in the best way. It's very aromatic. It's very much like very calming and soothing. But this, again, is a wash-off mask, and it oh my goodness, it just makes such a difference. This is actually pretty pricey. I got this in my BoxyCharm, but I love this thing. If they ever give me the choice to pick this as my choice, I will definitely pick this, because I'm just about out of it. I use it quite often. I use this mask at least once a week. It is so good. It's got it says age repair gel mask with peptide complex and pomegranate extract. This is a fantastic mask. It absorbs fully into the skin. It's easy to wash off. It doesn't like tingle or anything on the face. It just feels very soothing and very hydrating. It's got a very light, it's the lightest kind of gel texture. That's what it looks like. It's like very minty and eucalyptusy, but it doesn't burn your eyes, and it just feels so completely hydrating on the skin. It absorbs almost completely, like instantly. It's just so good. You put this on your face and you just know that you've done your skin a favor. It's so good. Another one that I got from BoxyCharm, and I think the last mask that we're going to talk about in this video, is the Georgette Clinker Vitamin C mask. Guys, another BoxyCharm mask. It's super bougie. I used this, and it says it's got all kinds of, it says revitalize, brighten, and even your complexion in minutes. Powerful infusion of vitamin C to protect skin. Clay-based mask draws out impurities, allowing argan and avocado oils to nourish. It's got nutrient-rich algae extract. Lots of big claims in this thing. I've only used it a couple of times, so I don't really have a big handle on it. But the couple of times that I have used it, I did enjoy this. It sounds much bougier, and you think that you would put it on and it would kind of like change your life. I tell you what, I was much more impressed with this mask than I was with this one. Again, the Grown Alchemist. If I can ever find anything from this brand anywhere in my price range, y'all, I'm gonna jump on it so fast. This one was a nice mask. It wasn't anything that kind of knocked my socks off. I didn't see a huge improvement in my skin when I washed it off. I did notice a slight boost of radiance. It wasn't particularly hydrating or anything like that, but I did notice a little bit of a glow and a softer and softer skin after I used it. It's nice, but it's not anything like world changing. But if you get this in your BoxyCharm or any kind of subscription service, definitely give it a chance because it's nice. I would never pay full price for it or ever really like pick it up if I saw it like at the store, but it's nice to have. I'm not going to throw it away. Oh, the last one, but I have one more. Last but not least, this is the Aceology Detoxifying Treatment Mask. This is a peel-off mask. This is quite possibly the best peel-off mask I've ever used. I don't usually go for peel-off masks. They hurt. I don't like, the e.l.f. makes a peel-off glitter mask. That is the worst peel-off mask I've ever used in my life. That thing was so painful trying to get off my skin. It felt like I had put glue all over my face. It just clung to every hair, it was the worst. Stay away from the e.l.f. glitter gel mask. This one, on the other hand, is quite spectacular. It goes on. It's so easy to remove. It dries down quickly and evenly. It's a little bit of a pain to apply just because it's like tar. It is thick and black. It literally comes out like tar. But once it dries down, it leaves the skin so easily. And then once you peel it off of your skin, it looks like you're revealing a new layer of skin. Everything just looks so shiny and glowy and fresh and dewy. I enjoy this one. I only use this, on special occasions, just because it's kind of a process. You have to wait for it to dry down, and then of course you have to peel it off and all the good stuff. But this is, if you like peel off masks, this is fantastic. I'm not sure how much this goes for, full price or retail, but y'all, if you can choose this in a BoxyCharm or something like that, go for it, because it is quite fabulous. Say hi, honey bunny.
Hello, honey bunny.
Guys, on that note, that was the last mask that I was going to talk about today. I hope this was helpful for you in some small way. If you're anything like me, you enjoy a good facial mask, and I hope that I pointed out a couple of good ones that you're interested in. Guys, as always, no filters, no edits, no fancy lighting, filmed right in front of my camera. I mean, where else would I film? But y'all, it's just me sitting in front of my camera, playing with my beauty products, hoping that y'all are enjoying what I'm doing. Yeah, everything that I talked about in today's video will be in the description box below, along with the link to my Facebook and my Instagram handle. Please make sure that you're following me on all my social medias. Y'all just have no idea how much that really does mean to me. Y'all have no idea how much your support, just like, it means a lot. And make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have a wonderful video coming up. It is the first video in a new series that I'm doing, and I am so excited about it. Please let me know what you thought about today's video in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. And yeah, until next time, my loves, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.